Hi everyone, this is Kay and you're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome back to the channel. I'm so happy to be back here today. What is the date? It is Wednesday, June the 12th, halfway through 2024. Wow, 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago, probably about 12 years ago, I remember starting at a particular job that I did as a substance abuse counselor. I was doing my internship. Well, I was just trying to get my hours towards licensure. Yeah, that was 2012, I think, June the 12th. Wow, on this date. Okay, that's where I had to start at like about, what was it, 5:30 or 5:45 in the morning. Ouch, you know, getting up at 3 o'clock every morning to be there for, because you know I move slow in the morning, so I got up around 3:15 so that I could be there for 5:30, 5:45. Yeah, them were early nights. I'm sure glad that's over with. Anyways, I'm now fully licensed, have been for a while. Self-employed practitioner, mental health. All right, guys, enough about me. Let's get to you, the collective. We're going to do this reading again today. Let's see what comes up. What Archangel Michael wants to tell us. I asked him before I started recording what story he wants to tell the collective today. What's the story we're going to focus on today? Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, thank you for enveloping me in your beautiful angelic wings, a love, light, protection, and guidance. Will you please guide and assist me today with correctly interpreting the messages you bring forward through the cards that are pulled? Thank you so much. So, I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, please share and like. That would be wonderful. And comment too. All right, so let's hit the road running. We're gonna split the deck here. Okay, so the past energy has already been thrown out at us. The Ace of Fire, which is the Ace of Wands. This is the White Tiger. Aren't they beautiful? This is Kyle Gray's deck. No, it isn't. Pardon me, it's Rodley Valentine's, the Hay House author. Deck creator called Animal Guides. So there's a wonderful new opportunity that's presenting itself, that obviously presented itself because it's in the past energy. It may have come as a surprise, but you'll still want to leap into action and passionately pursue every possibility. Okay, so something, some kind of inspired idea or some kind of inspiration, something came across your path that is igniting your passions. In other words, getting you all fired up, getting you excited. It has. And I don't like to exaggerate energies, excuse me, because I could say, oh, this is going to change your life and all this sort of stuff. It's a great, big, surprising thing. No, it's not. It's just, this is mostly everyday life, okay? So something as, could be something as benign as you came across a great new recipe, all right, that you want to try. You a great new recipe that you think is a good recipe, great recipe, that you want to try, and now that you gave it a go, like you tried the recipe, you ate it, whatever, and it's something that you would like to do again, and probably again and again. It's just something as benign as that, right? Or it could be that someone calls or someone shows up on your doorstep with some kind of, you know, offer or a gift, even possibly a business proposal, or if you're working on your own doing something, maybe you started a project a while ago and someone saw it and wants to pick it up with you. saying that how you're good at this and I'm good at that. Why don't we get together, partner up and make this thing really fly, kind of thing. So fly higher than it has so far been able to. Okay, so you're all fired up about something, whether it's a recipe or it's a business offer or some kind of proposal or idea that you've had or that you've been inspired by the divine. It's what it is. So let's see what the present energy, what you're doing about it. The Ten of Water, which is the Ten of Cups. So this is Prairie Dog and its family. It's time to express your love and appreciation for family, be it relatives or a chosen family of close friends. Congratulations may be in order on a happy, fulfilling marriage, as well as raising happy, balanced children. So maybe it was a passionate proposal, a passionate idea. Hey, why don't we get married? That kind of thing. Well, it doesn't have to be like that either. It could just be that you're focusing on how you're going to be able to implement whatever it was that has suddenly ignited you. Like I said, the recipe, for example, how you can multiply it to make it enough for your entire family. Or maybe you want to invite everybody over for just a dinner and you want to try out your new dish on them, kind of thing. So it is like it's family. It's kind of like a family focused. You're feeling happy and content with the loving relationships you have as a family. Okay, or it could be, like I said, someone comes along and says, hey, I got a great idea. Why don't you and I get married and live happily ever after? So you'll have to take it as it resonates, okay? So what's your energy about this? The Six of Earth, which is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, equal give and take. Yeah, a happy family is about equal give and take, equal reciprocity, isn't it? Yeah, and perhaps maybe you have family that invites you and your partner or your family, your partner and your kids, whatever. Maybe there's friends or family that are always inviting you over for dinner, and you kind of want to give back and try your new exciting dish. I'm just using this as it's all symbology, so whatever works. But try your new dish on them for a change, because it's equal give and take. You want to show off what you can do in the kitchen too, and share this really great recipe that you find so, it's savory, or it's sweet, maybe it's a dessert, something you want to share with them. Because equal give and take, right? It says here, your success and prosperity have allowed you to pay off debts, acquire wise loans, or receive a grant or scholarship. In return for these blessings, be sure to share the wealth with others through donations of time or money to reputable charities. Yeah. So you just, you're feeling balanced. You're feeling good. I mean, look at you and your partner. Doesn't necessarily mean that you have a partner, but you're just focused in a familial way, balanced, feeling good and content. You just feel just content in your life at this moment. Okay, so let's find out what the other person's or family or whoever it is, maybe the one that says, hey, I got an idea, why don't we get married, and let's and you're like, okay, yeah, let's do that, and we'll live it, we'll give and take. Well, I'll give to you as you give to me. It'll be equal reciprocity. There won't be a one-sided thing like you may have come out of a relationship before that was like that, or they might have. So you might be saying, yeah, let's live happily ever after, but the only way we're going to do that if we sit in this kind of energy, loving and appreciating each other with happily ever after, and equal give and take. So if I want to stay home, if you're female, if I want to stay home and have kids, then that'll be fine. You'll go out and you'll work, because I'll be working at home taking care of our children. If I want to work though and still have kids, then you know, I would expect that you're going to be okay with that too. Maybe you want to stay home and take care of the kids, and I'll work, you know, if you got a career kind of thing. So let's see what their energy is. Ego. Siamese cat. Okay, so the ego is number 15 is, hang on a second, 1 second. Number 15, yeah, that's the devil. All right. Their energy is devil. Okay, you may feel that you're trapped in your situation, but that's not true. Be careful not to overly focus upon material wealth and break free of negative thinking. So somebody's thinking negatively, you know, that's the devil card. Someone's thinking negatively, and they're just trying to figure out how they can live life having as much adornment as possible on them, you know, as their material resources. So your equal give and take, you're in balance, but this one isn't. This one's too far over into three dimension. You're like foot in 3 dimension and a foot in 5 dimension, you know, halfway between the material world and the spiritual world, where you have a good sense of who you really are, whether or not you follow a regime of spirituality. You have a good sense of who you are, and you have faith. You trust and you have faith, you know, to whatever level that might be for you, collective, okay? Some of you might have more than the other. But your person is not in such great shape right now. They're possibly obsessed with being with you. Hey, let's just get married. I got a great idea. Let's get married. Well, why do they want to get married so quickly? Why is it like a fired up action? Like impulsive, right? Why so fast? Is it because they see you sitting in, you know, a good energy with happy family situation, and, you know, you're in that balanced energy of equal give and take, and they just want to be in your energy and have all that, thinking that perhaps they'll have more, they'll get more by being with you? Archangel, what do you have to say about that? Give me a sec, guys. I keep getting the word obsession. Obsession, obsession, obsession coming to me. The obsession and confusion. That's what I get. The obsession is making them confused. And I just heard about their priorities. There's an obsession about moving forward quickly. That's what I just got now, too. There's this obsession about moving forward quickly towards this kind of happily ever after with you, given that you're in this energy. They can't, you know, when they're in this devil energy, excuse guys, whenever they're around you in this energy, they feel good and they feel like they can conquer the world. That's what you call energy vampire, right? Somebody who has otherwise pessimistic, not so optimistic, pessimism, thoughts and ideas and behaviors possibly, that when they come around someone who is a lot more light, you know, light energy, but also the light of balance, of spiritual growth, of having evolved, enlightenment, right? An awareness, consciousness, moving towards pure consciousness, they will want to gravitate towards, because it's like a moth to light, right? So they think that you're the end all be all, which of course you are, but they're coming at you, from what I'm getting, they're coming at you with the wrong attitude, wrong intentions. The intentions of having this obsession about being in your energy, just being with you, right? And it's like, oh, I want to come over because I want to be in your energy. No, I want to come over because I want to be with you. Well, the reason why they want to be with you is because you make them feel good. And perhaps by the time they leave, if you haven't been protecting yourself with putting yourself in a bubble of white light whenever someone's coming around that, you know, you're unsure of their true intentions, they will suck your energy from you, and you'll feel depleted when they leave. But they're going to walk out that door feeling fantastic, and then they're going to want it. They've already made up their mind as they're walking out the door that they're going to be back tomorrow. Do it all over again. So, having said that, guys, what's the energy between the two of you? The Star. Okay, the Star is enlightenment. So, you are about to take a big leap forward with your life. Worry will be replaced with optimism, fear with hope, and joy is coming home to roost. Well, you see, this one sees you as the light, sees you as the star, sees you as the star that's in their night sky guiding them. They do. They do. They may not even be fully cognizant of their obsessions and their obsessive ways when it comes to being with you. Okay, but your energy here with the Star is that you are like, look at you. Look at you. You are, you have some really great ideas. You have a lot of inspiration, motivation to fuel your life forward in really, really wonderful ways, okay? Because you're sitting in happily ever after. You're feeling content and happy with your family around, whether or not you are in a commitment with your own family, but you know your family, your original family, right? Your mom, dad, siblings, whatever, aunts and uncles and nephews and nieces and so forth and so on, that you are feeling very, very balanced. You just want to give to the world and of course want to receive, but you don't worry about that. You just know that as you give, you will receive. That you're all, you know, you become a star in your own right. Possibly people know you, you know, maybe you're online and there's a lot of people who know who you are, that you might be well known too. And that might be if you are, like, let's say you've got a YouTube channel, you're doing really well in whatever it is that you do. Perhaps you renovate old French castles or chateaus, you know, and you have millions of viewers all the time. And so you're making a good income on your own. Or maybe you're, you know, a movie star or a television star. You might be, okay, whatever way you're recognized. You're recognized, and this person is recognizing that too. So whatever it is you've got going on for yourself, you're doing well for yourself, and this one sees how that can turn into a lot more of this kind of stuff for them if they were with you. All right, so the energy between you is, yes, you have, there's an awareness, there's an enlightenment, there's an energy of there's the energy of you know, I'm just feeling like I'm healing, because this is healing energy for you. This is not for him or her, because they're looking at this star energy in a much different way than you are. You know, you're not even looking at your star energy. It's just what you are in. That's the energy you're in. And they're seeing this star energy as something they can maybe capitalize on in some way. They do, you know, they're misguided in the sense that they do feel like you are the star in their night sky that has guided them to that kind of life where they feel like they can have anything and everything, which to them, their obsession, their focus is on the material. So I don't know, you'd have to decide how that pans out in your story, right? But yeah, I will get a clarity card for that, but first I want to find out what the outcome could be. Unity, okay? Embrace this time of deep spiritual growth. Spend time with others who are also on a sacred path. Compare traditional methods with new ideas. So the divine is saying that you This is like this. Look, these polar bears with their little bears. It's kind of like the family thing, right? You just keep developing yourself in that balanced energy. It's an awareness. It's spiritual growth, okay? Being in a balanced energy. With your star energy, you will, you keep developing your deep spiritual growth, keep moving forward with believing in who you are and knowing that the universe is kind and giving. As long as you keep giving, you know that you have faith that you will always get what you need and more, right? So spend time with others, like your family or friends who are in a good energy, that will help promote and support your star energy, all right? This one won't be able to support unless they get themselves on a spiritual journey as well. Okay, so this is what that outcome is that you, being as bright and awesome as you are, you're going to see the folly in this person's way, okay? And you will overcome and keep moving on in ways that's going to see you have success, okay? So 5, unity is it's the Hierophant. So 5, unity is the Hierophant. Let me see here. Yeah, it's the Hierophant. Let me see. I want to get the book out. Just a second, guys. I want to get the book out and see what 5 says. Spiritual transformation, divine teaching. Yeah, the Hierophant. Initiation, awakening, faith to withstand any challenge. These polar bears, like the Unity card, represent deep spiritual growth. They symbolize the importance of having an experienced teacher to guide you on your sacred journey. Due to their extreme living conditions, they may suggest a black and white approach to decision making. Is this one of those times when a traditional route makes the most sense? Or is thinking strategically to come up with a more original plan the order of the day? Deal with challenges in a flexible and contemplative way. This card can also indicate a need to seek out spiritual mentors who can help you understand who you truly are. Embrace growth and evolution, and then share that knowledge with others. So you're going to learn. As you're learning, you're moving along, and you're becoming wiser and wiser to the point where you're actually going to be able to share what it is that you know to help other people live more grounded and more happy, because they can develop a type of faith in the universe as well. Polar bears are symbolic of meaningful moments of spiritual evolution. Their lives call for solitude and introspection, but also compassion and love for their children. By following their example, you will enrich your spiritual life immensely. Polar bears are extremely intelligent and able to adapt to their surroundings. Likewise, the Unity card asks you to examine your situation with an open mind so you can adjust your plans accordingly. As I point to the Devil card of the energy of the person that's maybe on your mind, okay? That you might be dealing with somebody in your family even, or a friend that is in this kind of devilish energy. And they're sticking to you like glue because they see that you've got that kind of energy they want. You got that light that moth needs. Well, maybe not doesn't need that light because, but they think they need it, right? They have to develop their own light from within. And so, anyways, let's get some clarification for the Star card now. Archangel Michael, will you be so kind as to provide some clarity for us, for the collective, about the Star card, between the energy between the 6 of Earth and the 15 Ego Devil energies of the 2 in this reading? Please and thank you. There we go. Page of Water. Page of Cups. Sensitive, kind, open-hearted, inexperienced. Okay, you can expect to kindle a new romantic relation or close platonic friendship. You may suddenly receive an emotional message from someone or be invited to a social event. It's not emotional, it's passionate. but it's a sudden like, hey, I got a great idea, why don't you and I get married, right? But you are seen as somebody who is innocent, kind, and compassionate, open-hearted, and sensitive. And this person loves all that energy, really, really loves all that energy. They want to absorb that energy. They want to be around you. They want to be able to feel good having been around you again. Like, because when we're in negative lower energies, the lower energy will suck the life out of someone if they're not protected. So the star card is being clarified in the sense that Archangel Michael is saying that you are definitely you are a delicate, you're a delicate butterfly, you're a delicate little fawn deer with your crown on. You're such a positive person, an endearing person, and people see you that way. They see you that way. And then, but when you're on a spiritual path, trust me that when you are on a spiritual path, people will just, like, the negative ones, you'll stand out to them. You'll stand out to them because your light is so much brighter than everyone else's, right, that you're around. And so they may not know it, or they might know it. Depends on where they're at, right? But if they don't know it, they just feel compelled to come and talk to you, or compelled to be with you, or compelled to be near you, whatever it is. Because whatever, if you're interacting, engaging in the same space as they're in, they're going to hear how you talk and how you respond to people. And they want you to do that with them. So you definitely are someone who this person sees as being, they admire you, but they admire you, but they can't help but also think, if I could be with her or him, if I could be with her or him, just think how much better my life will be. My life in ways that you're not thinking about, because you're equal give and take. This one's all take. Okay? They'll take your energy, and they'll take whatever else you got to offer them. If you're going to be equally giving, if you're going to be so generous with them, they'll take what you've got to offer. And you might have good investments, money, savings account. Maybe you have an inheritance. They will want to. They would tell you that, well, we're married, so equal give and take, right? Why don't you give me some of that money? Just a thought, right, guys? So whatever you think, I hope that it was helpful to you. But yeah, just keep, what you're going to be able to do is, if this person doesn't show up correct for you, and they're coming with this impulsive idea to get married, the divine is saying that you have got your head screwed on straight enough to see the red flags, and use your wisdom that you've gained through your spiritual evolution, and just keep on trucking. Keep on trucking on with that spiritual evolution, and bypass this one, because either they're going to grow to try and catch up to you, or you're leaving them behind and someone else is going to be positively on your path. Okay, so hope that was good for you. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.